Hello friends and welcome back to my English class. In this video we shall learn about the interrogative sentences. Look at the sentences here. What is your name? Where do you live? Which is your favorite color? Who is your best friend? Are you going to the market? Did you do your homework? From the above sentences, we noticed that all these sentences are in a question form. It means all the sentences are question sentences and such sentences are called interrogative sentences. And these type of sentences are end with a question mark, or we put a question mark at the end of the interrogative sentences. Here we know what is an interrogative sentence. Then we will learn the types of interrogative sentences. Dear students, interrogative sentences are of two types. Interrogative sentences are of two types. One is WH questions, another is yes/no questions. So let's learn what do you mean by WH questions. As the name indicates, WH questions begin with a WH word, and such words are what, who, why, when, which, how, where, etc. And these words are called WH words, and those sentences begin with WH words are called WH questions. For example, look at these questions. What is your father's name? When does your birthday fall? Where is your school? Why did you not go to the school? These are the example of WH questions. Then we will learn yes/no questions. Dear students, let me tell you, the answers of the WH questions will be in a statement form. For example, if I will ask you what is your name, you will say, teacher, my name is Lisa Das. It means the answer comes in a statement form. So, let's go to yes/no questions. Look at the yes or no questions. Yes/no questions can be answered in yes or no, either in yes or in no. Such questions begin with such words like is, are, do, have, can, etc. Let's see some examples, then you will understand clearly. Have you done your homework? Would you give me a pen? Is this a new book? Look at these questions. Is this a new book? No or yes. The answer will be in no or yes. So, dear students, the answers of yes/no questions will not be in a statement form. The answers of the yes/no questions will come in yes or no. Understood? So, let's learn about question tags. What do you mean by question tags? And what are the question tags? Dear students, sometimes we make statements about something we are not fully assured. To make things clear, we need approval of the listener. It is in this situation we add short questions to the statement, and these short questions are called question tags. So, it is a statement and we are not sure about the statement. So, we put a short question here, and this short question is called question tag. And there is a rule, a negative statement has a positive question tag and a positive statement has a negative question tag. Let's see the following examples. You will understand clearly. He is not coming. Is he? Is he is the question tag. You don't have any book. Do you? Do you is the question tag. Here is a positive sentence. You are right. Are not you? She is watching a movie. Is not she? Is not she? These are the question tags. So, we learn here positive statement have negative questions and negative question tags, and negative statement have positive question tags. Let's change the following declarative sentences into interrogative sentences. For example, he is a rich man. It is a statement. If you want to change it into interrogative sentence, you have to write, is he a rich man? He can sing. Can he sing? The children are jumping. Are the children jumping? Look at your book. Look at your book. And the first question here. Kavita was helpful to her mother. The answer will be, was Kavita helpful to her mother? If we change this declarative sentence to interrogative, we have to bring was first. Why? Listen. Here you can see that when we change the declarative sentence to interrogative sentence, the position of helping verbs is interchanged with the subject. Look at here. He is a rich man. Subject is he and helping verb is. So, subject and helping verb interchanged. Is comes first. Look at all the examples. You can understand easily that subject and helping verb interchanged. Understood? In this way, you can change the declarative sentences into interrogative sentences. Let's have a look at some more examples. Look at here. He speaks good English. Here is an example. Here you have the sun rises in the east. They live in England. She ran fast. These sentences have no auxiliaries. So what to do to convert it into interrogative sentences? Please see, in all these sentences, there are no question verbs, no auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs are is, are, can, etc. Here there are no auxiliary verbs. And when such declarative sentences are transformed into interrogative sentences, do, does comes first if the sentence is in present simple, and did comes first if the sentence is in simple past. Look at the example. She speaks good English. The statement is in a simple present form. So, the interrogative form will be, does he speak good English? Look at here. She ran fast. It is in simple past. So, did comes first. Because did is the auxiliary of simple past. Did she run fast? So, dear students, here we learn in this video, total video, we learn about interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are the question sentences, and we put a question mark at the end of the sentence. Then we learn the types of the sentence, and they are of two types. One is WH questions, another is yes no questions. WH questions begins with WH words like what, who, why, when, how, and yes no questions are begin with auxiliaries like have, could, is, can, do, are, have. Then we learn about question tags. Question tags are the short questions added to the statement. Short questions added to the statements. And positive statement has negative question tag and negative statement have positive question tag. Then we learn to change declarative sentences into interrogative sentence by bringing the auxiliaries first. Then we learn how to change simple present and past sentences to interrogative form. Thank you all.